Sisters Tammy Slaton is like a lesbian after husband's death. £1,000 £1,000. Sisters star Tammy Slaton has clarified her sexuality less than 1 year after the death of her husband, Caleb Willingham. "I'm a supporter of everybody," Slaton, 37, said in a Tuesday, January 16, TikTok video. Responding to a social media commenter who asked whether she is a member of the LGBTQIA+ community. "Well, I was saying I was pansexual, but I kinda stopped messing with guys after my husband passed. Everybody deserves love, whether they're gay, straight, trans, pan, bi, non-binary, or whatever. So, I'm like a lesbian." She added, "Love is love." Slaton married Willingham in November 2022 after they met at a rehab facility 1 year prior. "I'm just a lover." Sisters Tammy Slaton and late Caleb Willingham's romance timeline. £1,000 related, £1,000. Sisters star Tammy Slaton found love with late husband Caleb Willingham after meeting him at a rehab facility in Ohio. The twosome tied the knot at the same facility, where they were both being treated for obesity-related health issues, in November 2022, 1 year after they met. Tammy previously had a successful, "It was the best day of our lives," Slaton gushed in January 2023 of their wedding day. "I'm thankful that so many family members and our family from the rehab were able to come. There was so much love in the room. When we had our first kiss, he leaned forward and hit the control switch and drove right into me, knocking me back into my wheelchair." Shortly after their nuptials, Slaton underwent gastric bypass surgery with Willingham by her side. "We support each other wholeheartedly," she exclusively told Us Weekly in February 2023. "On our weight loss journeys, when he's having issues with wanting to eat because he's bored or because he's an emotional eater, it's the same for me, and I talk to him. We talk about our issues and why we feel this way. He comes to me and we talk about the situation. We are true partners." Slaton added at the time, "He treats me so different from any other person I was with. He truly was a godsend through my weight loss efforts." Take a look back at LGBT celebrities' emotional, inspiring coming-out stories from over the years, including Wentworth Miller, Ellen Page, Jodie Foster and more. 5 months later, Willingham died at the age of 40. "Rip sweet angel, you will forever be missed and loved so much," Slaton wrote via Instagram in July 2023. "Thank you, Caleb, for showing me real love and happiness." Several days later, Slaton revealed via her TikTok that she was coping with the different stages of grief. "Yeah. We were having problems, but I loved that man and I still do," Slaton said through tears. "I know he's looking down on me. You know, he's not in any pain anymore. I know he's in a better place." Willingham was laid to rest in an intimate funeral service in August 2023. Tammy was joined by her loved ones, including sister Amy Slaton, at the memorial. £1,000 Sisters, since you've been gone, Tammy got dumped by Jerry Sykes, will she ever find true love? At her heaviest, £1,000 Sisters star Tammy Slaton weighed 720 pounds, but she never had trouble attracting men, however. Despite the fact that there were always plenty of men who wanted to date Tammy, she hasn't always been lucky in love. Recently, she revealed that Jerry Sykes dumped her. The unscripted series, which premiered in 2020, centers around the weight loss journey of 37-year-old Tammy and her 36-year-old sister, Amy Slaton. The show's title comes from the fact that, when they made their television debuts, Tammy and Amy's combined weight was over 1,000 pounds. While Amy was married until recently, Tammy has been looking for love throughout her journey. Though her options may have been limited, Tammy never lacked for bows because the 1,000-pound sisters season 5 star spent a lot of time in BBW chatrooms. BBW stands for Big Beautiful Women, and it's where Tammy used to meet men. Though Tammy's family feared that meeting men who like morbidly obese women would be in direct opposition to her weight loss journey, Tammy continued to pursue men who fetishized her and held her back. Tammy met Jerry in a BBW chatroom. Since You Been Gone, the Kelly Clarkson song, Since You Been Gone, is a song about a woman whose life improved after losing her ex, and that's what happened to Tammy when it comes to Jerry. Tammy dated Jerry Sykes during 1,000-Pound Sisters seasons 2 and 3, after meeting him in a BBW chatroom. They chatted casually for years before Jerry traveled to Kentucky to visit Tammy. Whether Jerry was a feeder is unclear, but he didn't eat healthy meals and snacks. In fact, he brought a lot of junk food into the house, which made it hard for Tammy to stick to her diet. Making matters worse, Jerry was a married man who had 7 children. Tammy and Jerry broke up during season 2, but had a brief fling during season 3. After that, they ended things for good. Tammy's messy love life. I Can Breathe for the first time. What happened to Tammy Slaton's husband Caleb Willingham after 1,000-Pound Sisters? As bad as Jerry was. Tammy met Philip in a BBW chatroom, where he went by the name the BBW King. Philip Redmond was Tammy's worst boyfriend ever. Philip was clearly a man with a fetish for obese women, and told Tammy that though he supported her desire to lose weight, Tammy finally met a nice guy when she checked into a weight loss rehab facility. She fell in love with fellow patient, 41-year-old Caleb Willingham. He didn't want her under 300 pounds. The two were married during 1,000-Pound Sisters season 5. But Caleb sadly died a few short months after the wedding, due to health complications caused by obesity. They say it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all, though that may be difficult for Tammy to accept while she's still deep in mourning. Will Tammy find true love? I'm so moving on. Yeah, losing 440 pounds changed Tammy's life and appearance, and made her feel better about herself. After losing weight and finding love with a good man, the 1,000-Pound Sisters star finally loves herself enough to expect more from her romantic relationships. Tammy will never date another feeder that she met in a fat fetish chatroom, because she finally knows that she deserves better. In February of this year, Tammy said she'd been dating a woman named Andrea.